What's going on, guys? So in this video, we're going to be setting up a Shopify store from start to finish, everything from choosing products, literally everything. Now, if you don't know who Dan DeSilva is, he is one of my business partners. And since he's the expert on Shopify and I'm still kind of learning, I had him create a video for me, but also for you guys that I wanted to share so you can see exactly what I'm learning and what I'm doing. And this is the actual store I'm creating. So you are going to see him talking in this video. So this will be a 3-part series. This one's going to be about setting up the store, and then we'll go more into the advertising and other aspects on the part 2 and part 3. This is going to be part 1. So if you want, feel free to skip around the video if you want to skip ahead to get through the start if you know some of the information already. So hope you guys enjoy. If you have any feedback, leave it in the comments, and let's just jump right into this.
Here, whoops, let me just go over here, grab this, okay, and actually go to the store. It's gonna look very bland, if you will. So that's fine because we still have to edit everything. So how do you edit stuff on your particular site? Well, first thing is first, we're gonna go ahead and click on customize. So we're gonna click on customize for your theme, and then what we're gonna do is actually set this up and kind of figure out what we want it to look like. So first thing I wanna do is go to Pkwy.com, and this is where you can use royalty-free images. Now you want to use royalty-free images because of the fact that, well, you don't want to get sued. So just keep that in mind. Let me just think of something, entrepreneurship, okay, and let's see what we have over here, 49 images for entrepreneurship, and I'm going to take a look at, pretty much what I can use, so give me 1 second as it loads. So ideally what we're going to go ahead and do is we're just going to find an image and we're going to use it as like a little placeholder, if you will. So we just want to go ahead and start piecing together the site. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is, the very first image that you have typically isn't the one that's always going to go ahead and stay. So if I just take a look at entrepreneurship on Google again, and I just want to go to Google Images. So what you want to do is you want to click on Tools. You want to go ahead and Usage Rights, and then you can do Label for Reuse. So we're going to take a look at these different images as well. So nothing here really, satisfies what I want. So I guess back to Pixabay we go. And we're going to look for something more settling. So let's just use... let me just grab a random image right now because, again, I just want something to hold as a placeholder, nothing to really go out there and solidify and kind of have as the end-all be-all image. So I just want a placeholder just to see what my site's going to look like once I piece it all together. So let me just grab a random image, free download, I'm not a robot, click download over here, and it's going to start saving. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go right back over here, and if I click on header, I can select an image. As a matter of fact, you can even use the explore free images. So I should have just done that from the start, actually. It pulls pretty much the same database that we were looking at. So let's just take a look, load more. Let's just see what we have. Let's just grab something easy to look at. Okay, I don't know why. Oh, is this logo? This is, okay, yep, that's not what I want at all. I do not want the logo. Okay, so we're gonna go back over here, explore free images, business. All right, so we're gonna change this image right over here, and we're going to go to this image that I just clicked, but let's go that one, click select, all right, and all right, so there we go. We're gonna align it, we're gonna leave it middle. Welcome to entre lifestyle. Okay, we're not gonna have text over here. All right, so entre lifestyle, button label, click here. Let's just see where that button appears. It should appear right. Let's just do let's just put in entre lifestyle.myshopify.com. Okay, well, I guess it didn't. All right, so I'm just gonna go to pages. All right, I don't know why it's not letting me paste in. Hang on, let me just copy this. It should let me paste in a link right there. There we go. Okay, so now it says click here. All right, so you can go ahead and have a sale, for example. But again, for now, I just want to see how this is going to look as I piece it together. So featured collection. Let me think about how I want the layout to look. So one of the most favorite things that I love to do is take a look at another e-commerce site and give a more so basis of what I want to follow. And I do this all the time. I'll take a look at different sites and start piecing together the same exact flow. So in my case, Startup Drugs over here, owned by a good friend of mine, Max. He has a really, really nice site. I love the layout. So I'm going to try to get as close as I possibly can. Again, he might use a paid theme. I'm not going to be using a paid theme. I'm just going to go out there and just, start piecing together exactly what more so it looks like on his side, and I'm going to try to replicate it, right? So he has his featured items, so featured collection products for, okay, and his literally says all entrepreneur items, so all items. So I'm just giving an example, right? So how many rows? 2 rows. He has the same thing, 2 rows, as you can see. All right. Then he has another one. He has canvases. So he has it based on his collections, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. So let me just go ahead, image with text. We don't really want an image with text, so what we can do is we can go out here and where is it? Remove section. Because that's really to showcase like a product or something that you have. But I want to see what his footer looks like, right? So we have an email call to action. We have some text over here, all right? And then we have the actual footer. So footer over here. So we have slideshow. Whoops. I'm going to go ahead and remove section. So now I'll start piecing together mine based on, what I know. He has all the products on his homepage. He has a subscribe to our newsletter, and then he has just some text. So I'm going to take that same idea. I'm going to go ahead and have the flow of a header, and then I'm going to follow it up with featured items over here based on collections, and then I'm going to have subscribe, and then I'm going to have a more so kind of features right under it, and then right under that's the footer. So I have this, and then I'm going to have, let's just do a newsletter. Okay, so we're going to add a newsletter in. All right, so I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to add a section in again. So after a little bit of playing around, I figured out it was the images. Okay, so text column with images, and then you can just remove the image. So you can show and remove. So that's kind of the same thing, right? So if you wanted to go ahead and have the heading removed, you can have the heading removed. So that's pretty much the same thing over here, kind of the same flow, if you will. And then we have the footer section down below. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start moving on, because we'll go ahead and start filling all this out later on. And at the end of the video, or the end of this particular section, I'll come back and show you how the store is laid out. Now, when it comes down to applications, there are a few things that I suggest. An upsell, okay, so you can have an actual in-product page upsell, or you can use something like TriFunnels as well, where it has page-based upsells, which is huge, which I will be using here. And you want a review application, and you want an email application like MailFunnels or Klaviyo. So again, we're going to be talking about the upsell apps, we're going to be talking about review, and then we're going to be talking about email. So when it comes down to upsell, let me just search over here. We can do bold, okay? So we can do bold upsell. So let me just click right over here. So I don't know why I just did that. Upsell by bold, okay? So bold upsells right over here. Right, so this is huge. It will definitely increase the amount of money you make on your particular product, because take a look. If you click add to cart, they offer an upsell on this particular product as well. So this is one way to do it. Now I'm going to go ahead and just click get. And I'm going to put this and install this on my store for now. So I'm going to go ahead and install it, and there it is installed. But I'm also going to do the same thing with TriFunnels. And I'm going to quickly go ahead and just grab this and install TriFunnels on the store. Click OK. And here it is. Click install uninstalled app. Now don't worry if it says it's not in the App Store. That's fine. It's a third-party application to create funnels. Right? So there you go. So now we have the upsell app. We have TriFunnels. And now let's just go ahead and take a look right at the App Store again. And we're going to install reviews. So Yotpo. Okay, Yotpo is very, very good. Okay, I'm going to click get. Okay, install application. And then you have an email provider that you can use, such as MailFunnels or Klaviyo. And what they do is they send emails to your customers if they abandon cart, or if they purchase, you can put them into email lists, and then it'll allow you to go ahead and send them emails based on the actions that they've taken. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. Now that's a little bit more advanced and we won't be covering that in today's video. We're gonna be covering using tri-funnels, okay, to create product, funnels and whatnot. But I'm also gonna be talking about the upsell app by Bold, and I'll also go ahead and cover the review application as well. So as you can tell, right in our apps, we have the reviews, we have tri-funnels, and we have Bold upsells. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and actually find products that we can add to our store because of the fact that we have these applications, right? Now, I want to go ahead and let you know that applications are very dependent on your store and what you're trying to do. For example, you might not need tri-funnels. You might not need Bold upsells. You might not need reviews on your store. You might not need SEO applications. You might not need, so many different applications. Again, there are thousands of applications that you can use on your store, and every single store will be using different applications than other stores. So when it comes down to it, there's literally 1,000 different ways you can get the same thing done with or without applications. It's really your call if you want to use certain applications. So I'm going to be showing you how we're going to be building this out on our end, but it's not how you necessarily have to build it out. You can start playing around with different, applications or start using different techniques and strategies as well, but it's completely up to you. So without any further ado, let's dive right in to finding a product, because again, we need to find a product before we can add these upsells and whatnot and reviews onto the product page. So let's do that right now. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is compile a list of what I think entrepreneurs might need since we're creating an entrepreneur store. So this is just the basis of what I came up with. And again, this isn't, exactly at all what the final list will be, but this is just something off the top of my head just to give you an example of how I'm going to go and do product research. So I have whiteboard, shirts, microphones, notebooks, we have books, desk stands, automated desk stands, etc. So we're going to really focus on, I think what we'll focus on is the desk stands, these, because I want to look at stuff with higher profit margins and stuff that's easier to sell. So I'm going to take out whiteboards for now, notebooks and books, and I'm going to focus on shirts, microphone, desk stand, and automated desk stands. So with that being said, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to type in entrepreneur, okay, so entrepreneur right over here, and you're going to get a lot of shirts, right, that you can go ahead and potentially sell on your own. However, we can also take a look at stuff like Etsy, all right, and we can go and see what is selling on Etsy. So if I click search, we could see 90 sales, 4,000 sales, 3,000 sales. As you can tell, these are products that are doing very, very well. 2,499 sales, 53 sales over here. So it seems like, these shirts are selling really, really well over here. Sort by, and we're going to go ahead and do, we can do relevancy. Okay, so it was already sorted by relevancy, as a matter of fact. So there's a lot of different things that you can go ahead and take a look at on this particular Etsy store, right, or this particular Etsy website. Now you can get ideas from here. You can even sell these products on your particular store as well. So just kind of keep that in mind. You can drop ship this for like $140 on your particular store if you wanted to and take that $30 profit. So you can do that as well. However, there's other things that you can go out there and do, such as running a search on AliExpress, seeing what's over here, taking a look at if you have anything that has, high orders. If I click on orders, this one 14 orders, 7 orders. So again, these shirts don't have a lot of orders, but these, right over here, they may. So if I just type in, let's just do canvas, right? So canvas, let's just do canvas art. All right, and see exactly what we have over here as well. Maybe we have different type of canvas art for entrepreneurs. So canvas money, right? Let's just take a look at what we have. So I'm just going to start, putting in ideas and seeing what I can get from the search results. So there's a lot of ways to do research. There's literally so many different ways to do research. You can use Etsy. Etsy's a great place as well. You can use Pinterest. Pinterest is a great location too, showing you what people are engaging with. But again, when I see, these orders, 2,499 orders, that's really, really good. 53 on this one over here, 40 on this one, kind of the same thing. 291, 2,500 on that particular shirt. So it seems like, shirts are doing pretty well. And I can go out there and either do print on demand, and that's a completely different model from what we're going to be focusing on. But I can do print on demand from what I can see just by searching on Etsy, or I can go ahead and take a look on AliExpress, which is, again, what I'm going to be doing over here. Now, here's the thing, we find products, right? And every single time I find products, I'm like, okay, well, does that mean I'm going to be able to make money from it, right? And that's kind of the key here is, can I make money from these products that I'm going to be selling? So what I do is when I'm looking through AliExpress and Etsy, eBay, Walmart, Amazon, I go through a bunch of different sites, seeing what products are selling the best on each site. I'll even go ahead and do the following. It's called the best sellers technique. Let me show you what I mean. So let's just say I go to startup drugs, right? So startup drugs, and what I'm gonna do is go right here, and then I'm gonna add in a little line of code, collections all sort by best selling. So you are actually able to go out there and take a look at every single one of the products on this particular site and see which ones are the best sellers from, as you can tell, from highest to lowest over here. But he gave you the ability to sort by best selling as well. So as you can see, okay, these are the best sellers in regards to the shirts that I'm looking through, and then we have canvas over here. So essentially, I'm able to take a look at the best sellers over here and get an idea of what I can potentially be selling on my particular store. So 9 to 5 is for the week. So again, we have a common element over here of actual elements, as you can tell. So again, this one has like a little box with think, so think outside the box. So if I click over here, we can do this with pretty much any store imaginable, right? Let's just go ahead and just do entrepreneur.myshopify.com store. All right, so let me just take a look at what we have over here, and then we're going to do the same thing and then sort by the best sellers. Okay, so if we were to go out there and the Slack shop, let's take a look at this, and then let's go sort by. Okay, now we have best sellers. The socks are the best sellers. Okay, so again, that's pretty much what you can do with that line of code to spy on other stores as well. So let me just kind of show you one of my stores. Okay, so if you sort by the best sellers, this is the truth over here. Actually, this is one of our best sellers. So essentially, you can go out there and start spying on your competitors' best sellers. Just find your competitors' Shopify stores. Let me just take a look at Kylie Cosmetics. All right. Now I've never tried on Kylie Cosmetics actually, but I mean, why not? It might redirect, which I'm going to teach you about in just a bit. But let's just see what happens if I try to sort by. Okay, so yeah, it does have the best selling. Sort by best selling. Her Candy K lip kit is the best seller. So again, that's how you can kind of take a look at the best sellers as well. However, what I like to do is use something for our private members. Tanner and I have this course called Dropship Academy. So we provide our members with a really cool tool that allows them to go out there and find products with insane profit margins. But here's the thing, we're working with an entrepreneur-based store. So I'm gonna click next over here. I'm not gonna mess around with any type of margins or whatnot. I'm just gonna click next. And then I'm gonna filter by tags, and then I'm just gonna click entrepreneur. All right, so entrepreneur, entrepreneur, entrepreneur. Okay, so make sure I have it all. Good. All right, so there we go. You can sort by a lot of different tags. And right over here, I'm just gonna start clicking on, I'm gonna click on only one store just for simplicity purposes because I wanna see what's in this store. So unit price, let's just see, details. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. So it'll spit out top selling products, 209 orders, 233 votes. This is really good actually for entrepreneurs. So I'm gonna keep that because this is something that I'm definitely gonna be using. All right. Let's just see. We don't want a shoulder bag. Nope, we don't really need that either. All right, so this seems more like a camera store, right? Portable photo lamp. Again, this might be for the like cosmetics or the entrepreneur who wants to take pictures, etc. So again, this is definitely something that we can use for the entrepreneur niche. That as well if you're a vlogger, etc. But I'm going to go back to suppliers. Okay, so click next. All right. Oh, whoops. Click next again. I realized I didn't click it. All right, filter by tags. Make sure that entrepreneur is still filtered out over here. Okay, there we go. And I'm actually going to start going and clicking on all of them now. And I'm going to go and just do my research over here. And then I'll come back to this video once I have products. So I'll see you in a few minutes. So before I continue, I just want to let you know that Tanner and I are holding a workshop this upcoming Thursday, and it's 100% live. It's not pre-recorded. So if you want to go out there and get this software for free, then I suggest registering for this workshop, and we're only giving this particular software to those of you that come and join the workshop and continue with us down the line. So with that being said, the link is in the description right now to go ahead and have the ability to register for that workshop, and we're hosting it this upcoming Thursday, so make sure you are there and make sure you are registered because you do not want to miss out on this. This is software that you definitely want to make sure you have. So now we have products, and what we want to do is we want to go ahead and start adding these products to our store. So let's actually go ahead and start, well, quite frankly, adding these products to our store. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these images. So I'm just going to grab them, put them on my desktop, and here we go. And what I'm going to start doing is, I think that's good enough, those 3 pictures. So 9/11, we can go ahead and charge around $20 or so for this. So I'm going to go ahead and go to products over here, and I'm going to show you how to upload 2 products because we want to show you how the upsell process works. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a look at the name of this. So now we have a so folding light box photography studio, light softbox for camera photo background. Okay, so we have product box, product photography box. Okay, so again, you can edit the description, and there's a lot of stuff that you can do with your description. I just want to let you know. So just keep in mind that there's a lot of different things that you want to go ahead and do inside of your description, but for time's sake, I do have to speed this up a little bit. So take incredible product photos using our state-of-the-art product photography product box. Okay, we'll keep it very simple. All right, features include stunning white lights for enhanced image quality, giving your images the cutting edge over your competition. Okay, then we can just keep going and doing that. There we go. We can just keep on doing that over and over and over again. But essentially, like I said, time purposes, I am constrained to what I can actually go ahead and create for you right over here. So what we're going to do is collections. We're just going to put photography. Okay, so we're going to just put in photography right over here. All right, so I don't know why it didn't save. So, oh, that's right, collections, because I don't have that collection. So photography. So if I go to collections right over here, add collection, I can go ahead and add in photography. Okay, and I know I might have to have right over here manually click save. So here we go. So now we have photography. Let's go right back into the collection. And now we should, let me just click cancel, save. And then I want it to reload. So then I can go ahead, click photography. There we go. So price, we're going to put $19.99. Compare price, $29.99. We're going to charge taxes. Again, there's a lot of different things that you can go ahead and add in. I'm just giving you the base overview of how to quickly go out there and start a store. So this product requires shipping. We're not going to even go ahead and include that because it seems like right over here. All right, e-packet, United States e-packet, good. So the shipping is covered on that case in that particular instance. So I'm going to click save. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for, I'm going to go ahead and look for something that might make sense to go ahead and have as an upsell for this, okay? So perhaps we can even go out there and have, different lights. So let's just search LED lights, right? So LED lights, and let's just click right over here. Again, I don't know if this has certain lights or not, but I'm just assuming right away that we can go ahead and have some sort of, different lights that we can input. I'm going to go ahead and use this light as an example. So we can go ahead and package this particular light as an upsell. So what I'm going to do right over here is I'm just going to drag these images. Okay, I'm going to drag around 3 images. 1, 2, and 3 right over here. And what I'm going to go out there and do is add a new product. Okay, so let's go to all products. We can go ahead and click add product. Okay, so we're going to call this product box light set. Okay, want to have better lights for your products? Try these. And then we can do features and benefits, right? So what the feature of the product is and how does it benefit the customer if they purchase it. So we're gonna go ahead and just upload these two particular images. And the price we're gonna put, we're gonna do a 5 set or 5 pack. Okay, so for a 5 pack we can charge, let's just say $19.99 and compare at price $39.99. We don't want to charge tax, we don't want to have shipping on this product, but I'll keep it as is. Again, like I said, we're keeping this very, very simple. Okay, and I'm gonna click save. And there we are. So we've just added products into our particular store. So this right here is the basis of what we have right now. So what we have for you, we have the product light set, the product box light set, and then we have the product photography box. So again, this is what it will look like. So it's $19.99 sale, yada yada, with all the description. Then we have the social links, etc. And this is exactly the layout you want to follow. Now we're gonna go ahead and add in a little few things here and there, and that's what I want to talk about next, which would be going back to the upsells again, right? So we're gonna take this product and we're gonna go ahead and offer an upsell, and the upsell is going to be this product right over here, which makes sense because if we're selling this product, we wanna offer this product. So I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. All right, so now that we have our two products, what I'm gonna do is click on product upsell. And from here, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is set it up so that if somebody goes ahead and clicks on this particular product, that one will pop up. So what I'm gonna do is the following, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and go to offers and then create offer. All right, so here we go. So what I'm gonna do is right over here, all right, is a cross sell. So I'm gonna do product photography box. My goodness, I can't type today. All right, so when somebody presses the add to cart button, that's when I want it to fire off. So let me just go right over here. And what I'm gonna go ahead and do is select the triggered products. All right, so if I go ahead and select the product, all right, so product box right over here, I'm gonna click add, continue with selected products. All right, so there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and click save trigger. So products have been saved to trigger cross sell. So offer products. I'm gonna click select products, and then what I'm gonna go ahead and do is select this one right here. Okay, continue with selected products, and there we go. Okay, so there we go. So select products. Where is this? Okay, continue with selected products. Good. Again, we don't have to have any offer conditions. We don't have to really worry about the cart price or any of this. I'm just going through this one by one with you. So offer title. All right. Thanks for adding. Need lights. Need brighter lights. Check. Need brighter lights. Okay. Look box. Check these out. Going to help boost with our product shots, 65% off. Today only, okay? Advanced settings, allow the customer to select more than one of the offered products. You can have this. So for now, I'm going to leave it unchecked just because I want to go ahead and leave it very bare bones. So I'm going to click Save Offer. We won't worry about anything else. We're going to go ahead and make sure it's active. So here is how it works when you're going in. You send somebody right to this product, right? And they click Add to Cart. So they click Add to Cart, and then they see this. Need brighter lights? Need brighter lights for your product box? Check these out. You're going to help. They're going to help boost your sales with higher quality and stunning product shots, 65% off. Then you're going to say no thanks or continue. You can click add to cart, and then it adds the cart. But here's the thing. I don't think the cart will, the cart works. So it adds both of them to the cart, and then they go ahead and they can just click check out, and automatically that's saved. So if we go ahead and we just refresh this really quick, and then we're going to go ahead and click on report, we could see added to cart. okay? So kind of keep in mind, they'll go ahead and provide you, all right? They'll provide you all the data and statistics that you need. So what I'm gonna do is click edit as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and just edit in a few things. Now, so let's just talk about the advanced settings really quickly. Allow the customer to select more than one of the offered products. You don't need to worry about this. But over here, allow the customer to select multiple quantities. We can go ahead and allow them to add in more, because again, the more they buy, the better it is. So open product page if image or text clicked. We don't really want that to happen. We want their focus to remain there. Hide products that are out of stock, yes, okay. And remove offered products from the cart if its triggering conditions are no longer met. This will only affect discounted products using bold product discount. You don't need to worry about that last one, but you can click save offer. And yet again, if I go ahead and just click remove really quick and remove, then I go back to catalog, and then we add this to cart, we can now add how many we want. So if we wanted like 18 of them, we can go ahead and click add to cart, and they just click no thanks, they'll be taken to the cart. But if they click continue right over here, they're taken right to the cart again. So again, both of those take them back to their particular cart. And again, the report will reflect on this. Obviously, I already added it to my cart, but that's how you conduct an upsell. Now, TriFunnels is a little bit different. Let me just kind of show you exactly what happens with TriFunnels, just so you have an idea, my photography funnel, of what happens over here. So the first thing that TriFunnels does is it creates a sequential product offering 4 pages before the checkout happens. And you can skip the actual cart page and go right to checkout, which is really, really powerful. Super high conversions as well. So photography, so photo 1, okay? Because I'm not about to sit here and keep spelling. So I'm gonna click edit. And what I'm gonna do over here is I'm gonna add in this product. So if they say yes to this product, they're gonna be taken to this upsell, and then we're gonna skip the actual cart and we'll take them to the checkout page. So we can go ahead and have them sent to the checkout page. Now what happens if they click on, if they say no thanks, we can take them back to the home page or a specific product page with the URL. So this is kind of what I wanna show you right here. If I click on this right here, click save funnel, funnel saved, I'm just gonna edit this really quickly. Everything's dynamically updated, just so you know, and the drag and drop builder allows you to have a very easy use of being able to go out there and have everything kind of in a way perfectly laid out for you. So add this to my order, then we can go ahead and we can set how many we actually want to go ahead and allow the user to add. So there we go. We can change the text on here. Let me just think about this. Let me just do this. Background color font on. Yes. Add to cart. Okay. Again, we can change everything we want. Save changes. All right. So we're going to go ahead and close builder. And what I'm going to do is quickly grab the link and then go to another page right over here, just to show you how this works. So if you're over here, okay, it'll say yes, add to cart, 1, etc. And you can fix all this spacing. I just quickly built this out for you just so you can see. So all the spacing, all the padding and all that, don't worry about that. You can change out all the text, you can add a timer, you can do whatever you want. You literally have full control. So I'm just quickly showing you this. So if I click add to cart, it's gonna add the product to the cart, and then it's gonna take them, just like the funnel shows, it's gonna take them to the lights. So the lights over here, all right, and again, it dynamically updates everything. We can go ahead and say, yes, add to my order, no thanks, etc. So if they want 3, just click yes, add to order. The checkout is locked, obviously. I didn't go ahead and upgrade my plan, but it takes them to the checkout, not the cart page. So the checkout page is completely different than the cart page. The checkout page allows them to enter in all their information, so you can capture their email, their address, their credit card, all that to get the sale. The cart page is just an extra step for that to happen. So that's why I like using TriFunnels, and why I developed TriFunnels was because of that given fact, that you can go out there and simply put, quickly and effortlessly create a higher converting store because you take them right to the checkout rather than going to a cart page. Alright, so to end off this particular video, I want to explain to you what's going to be happening in part 2, since we just finished part 1. But in part 2, we're going to be covering the following. We're going to talk about your store settings, such as Facebook pixel integration. We're also going to be talking about payment gateways and accounts, if you should or shouldn't allow users to create an account while they're checking out, and a bunch of other settings like shipping and whatnot. We're also going to talk about Facebook page creation and linking up that Facebook page to your ads manager so you can start running ads. And then on the fifth thing that we're going to cover, or technically the fourth thing, is we're going to go out there and teach you how to go and plan your first ad or how to attack the market. And then the following video after that, we're going to go ahead and talk to you and show you how to actually launch your very first campaign. So this is exactly what we're doing. And the reason why I'm breaking this up is so that you don't have information overload. Now, I know there's videos out there that, preach about how to create a store and how to run ads in under an hour and a half. And the problem is there's no possible way you can get it done successfully in under an hour and a half. So all these videos added up, they'll probably be anywhere from like 2.5 to 3 to 4 hours from start to finish. Now that's almost like an entire course outlined for you right here for free. However, there's a lot more that I want to cover with you and Tanner as well. So what I recommend you do is right down below, right under this video, you can register for a workshop. As a matter of fact, let me tell you what you're going to be learning about when you register for this workshop. This is the page that you're going to go ahead and click on, and what you're going to see is different times, 9 a.m., 3 p.m., 7 p.m. And these are all live. I'm going to be there with Tanner live for every single one of these. And you're going to learn how to actually go out there and find super lucrative products no one else can get their hands on, and that little secret software that I showed you before and how you can get your hands on that as well. But not only that, I'll show you an outline exactly how just last year I was able to go out there and generate $2.1 million in just 2017 alone with a very, very small budget on advertisement as well. But not only that, you'll also learn how to get a store up and running in under 11 minutes. Yes, even if this is your first go around. And you're going to see and actually get firsthand, more so testimonials than anything, on 473 beta students that have passed through my system just last year, followed 7 steps, and generated over $47 million. Actually, that number is a lot higher right now. I haven't done a final roll count, but I'm assuming it's closer to like 50 million to 52 million. I had 3 different testimonials recently that piled in that are over $400,000 each. So that is a guaranteed $1.2 million extra in revenue that has been generated alone from the 473 students. And you're going to be able to see live as I show you and use the secret software that you are going to, quite frankly, be able to get your hands on as well. So right underneath this particular video, there's a register button to sign up for this workshop. I highly, highly suggest you go out there and make sure you're signed up for this live workshop. Again, nobody's doing these live, and I pride myself, and again, it's a lot of work. That's why I can only do it once a week. Yes, other people are hosting webinars every single day. As a matter of fact, most people are hosting webinars every 15 minutes because it's not live. I can only do this once a week. So if you want to have live interactions with me, if you want to go ahead and talk to me and Tanner live, this is the place where you want to be. You do not want to miss this out. Just 3 weeks ago actually, we ran this and we filled up every room. The very first room actually had like 893 people in there, and we were about 150 people short from filling up the room. We can only hold 1,000 people on their max. And last time we did this, we had around 6,000 to 7,000 people sign up. And because we're doing this in a shorter time frame, meaning that we only gave people a 3 to 4 day heads up rather than about a week to 10 days, I'm expecting to have even more people rushing through because, again, this is going to be one of the last times that we're doing it live. And I promise you right now, if you want to engage with us live, you want to be there and learn with us live, have your questions answered live, make sure you're not left behind, this is where you want to be and register right now. So again, I'm not going to keep on, pitching it to you that you should be there. Whether or not you decide to show up or not is completely up to you. If you want to be successful, then guess what? You're going to go ahead and register. However, if you're part of that group who just wants to, kind of let everything pass you by, that's fine as well. I mean, that's cool. You can pretty much just watch as everybody else gets success. But again, for those of you that come and join us live, I'm super excited because I'm going to be revealing a lot of different things. I'm going to be revealing the do's and the don'ts. Everybody's teaching you what to do, right? In this video, you saw what to do. However, I'm going to save you on what not to do, what will cost you thousands of dollars, what will cost you hundreds of hours. I'm going to teach you that there and everything else that you see on this page. So without any further ado, go ahead right under this video, register right now for the 3 live workshops that we are doing, and I hope to see you there this upcoming Thursday. My name is Dan DeSilva on behalf of Tanner as well, who will probably end off this video. If he doesn't, then on behalf of Tanner, I hope you learned a lot. Make sure you look out for part 2 and part 3, and I'll catch you soon.